Today's video is entering the rabbit hole. These videos are meant only for my enjoyment. So if you have a weak sense of humor, please find a safe space. Okay, so this first video, just trying to get the ambiance here. I'm trapped in a Captcha loop, even though I have the correct email and password. Now I've typed most of that sentence several times already. I type in the correct email and password, then I get another page asking for the password again, plus a challenge of distorted letters to type. I get the pictures of the stop lights or the car or bike or bus. These aren't hard. I type them in. I got those a couple times. I even did the voice thing, and they started to throw these a clear word followed by or preceded by something unintelligible, and get the same page again with different challenge word. It's as if I've not typed in the correct word, but I have. This goes on many times. I get the same behavior on different computers in different browsers, Firefox and Chrome. I'm on the edge. I get that on the edge, and I tried Chrome, or no, Chrome doesn't even let me go on Gmail. And I'll put that in one of my videos too, because they're just for me. All on Windows 10. Details. Okay, so somebody else is having the same issue as me. Original poster, Biz Gene Hertzberg. And this is at supportgoogle.com accounts thread. And then it has these identifying things that it affixes to everything. So it actually knows that this guy has a CAPTCHA problem. Because it's rare that a CAPTCHA is acting that way, and computers report on themselves when irregularities happen, but this guy seems to be as puzzled as I am. So, this started off with trying to log into Steam. Okay, I could log into the internet page, but to log into the page or the app on your computer where the games are stored, which I'm going to make a separate video about, it won't accept the correct email, in my case, account name and password. And this is exactly at the same time that I'm actually logged into this site on the web. But to access the game page, it blocks me. First it says about, you have the wrong either account name. But let me make a separate video about that. But there's other irregularities in the internet that point to an AI blacklisting of sorts. I want to know what I have in common with this guy. I'm a minority. I'm not even a citizen yet. I'm an immigrant. I'm not rich at all. Rich people usually don't have these problems with CAPTCHA for some reason, or logging into their Steam account. And I'm gonna make that separate video about the Steam because this is gonna go on for a long time. And remember, these videos are for myself, so and when you comment, just know I have to put this on. This is kind of therapy for me because you know to see this guy have the same problem as I do. This weird problem, which is just one of the weird problems that I get. I have other areas of my life that I want to make some videos on, and sooner or later there's going to be people that can give me some good advice or look up and do some research on some stuff that has happened. But anyways, so this is my first video about entering this. It's going to be a deep wormhole. It's not going to make sense, but it's not going to make sense on video. So I don't have to explain it to anyone. Okay, so bite size. Here's your first bite. And all I want to do is just get what I paid for, like this guy. We pay for the devices, we pay for the internet connection, we pay for the content. And then you have these omnipotent data gatekeepers that leave issues like this unsolved. And you don't have to solve them when it doesn't happen to those people that would solve problems for. But this guy, Jean Hertzberg, he sounds like she or her. I want to figure out what we have in common. I might have some conservative leanings, but I can't vote. I don't sway elections. But I'm trying to figure out if here's a big one. I'm trying to figure out if Google somehow uses their algorithm to tag us for political leanings and affiliation, and in doing so can cause digital errors or roadblocks, and I'm not sure if people monitor these things, because I try and put myself in a weirdo's shoes, and that's tied behind the desk and working for one of these companies, and they might, I don't know, find it funny in some sort of gratifying way. How arsonists can set a fire and not really be there when the fire burns, but know, it's happening. You know, I mean, that's that's the public we got. Sad to say, and those type of people hide everywhere. Some spitting your food, some I don't want to give you too many ideas because there's just so many of those guys everywhere. And some work at Walmart that don't like, immigrants, and, might not put the right number in your MoneyGram, and you'll find out someday, or somebody will find out someday when things don't happen correctly. I've in HR, you could find these people everywhere. It's just that's why I don't eat out anymore. It's you never know. I mean, there's so many reality winners. I mean, it's like this guy's. This is pretty recent. So, I wonder if he solved this problem. I wonder if I'll ever get to talk to this guy and figure out our weird problem and see where it led him or her. They might be an immigrant too. I'm not sure. But we'll figure out why. What makes us so special to this algorithm that it presents such a problem that can be a huge problem. I mean, what if this guy's trying to get into some sort of
thing that he needs to get into. You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to, play a game. I invested money, $700 and something dollars, almost $800 into that Steam, guys, man, into the Steam account, and for some reason they don't think I should get a refund because they're locking me out of my account, and that's that. I played, so many hours of each game. That's that's called commerce, free market. Sure, you paid for this stuff, and we're supposed to house it and let you access it because you paid for it. Give me your credentials. That's a different video. I'll show you step by step, and I'm gonna be actually. Well, I'll try and cover up my credentials, but you might have to see them because to prove what I'm saying. But but if you log in, then wow, you know what I mean. Tell me how you did it. Use my credentials, America. If you could log in, go ahead and play. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way it is. All right, I gotta upload this.